Hello.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Sierra. What's your name?
Wade.
Wade. It's nice to meet you, Wade. Wade,
Nice to meet you too.
Wade, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, what did you do today? Anything exciting?
I just go to school and then after school I got a basketball training. Maybe nothing so much exciting, I guess.
Basketball training. That's pretty cool. Is that your favorite sport?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what position you play in your basketball team? What position do you play?
Um, we didn't got the positions yet.
Okay, so you switch up. Were you playing a game or were you just practicing today?
I'm just practicing.
Ah, very cool. Excellent. And wait, how old are you?
9 years old.
Nine. Fantastic. So, what grade would you be in then in school?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade. Excellent. Very cool, Wade. And where are you living? Where do you live, Wade?
In Shandong, China.
Oh, fantastic. It's very late at night there, isn't
9 p.m.
it? Are you going to sleep after this?
Maybe.
Maybe. So, Wade, besides basketball, what's something else that you really like to do for fun?
Um, Reading comics books.
Yeah, very cool. What's your favorite comic?
Dogman.
I know Dog Man. Yes, he's really silly, isn't he? What else? What other, do you like to do any other activities outside?
Outside. Maybe riding my back. Oh no, my bike.
Ah, riding your bicycle. I love riding my bicycle too. Something else, Wade, that I really love to do is swimming. Do you like swimming?
Just also.
So. Do you ever go swimming in the ocean?
No.
No, not yet. Is that something you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my favorite thing to go scuba diving in the ocean. Would you like to learn how to scuba dive one day?
Maybe.
Maybe. So today, Wade, the story that we're going to read together is about a part of the ocean. Okay. So that's the
Okay.
story we're going to get into. Should we get started?
Okay.
Okay, great. So let me share my screen, Wade, and we'll get right into our story. Okay, there we go. Wade, could you read the title of the story? What does it say?
Tide pools.
Tide pools. Have you ever heard of a tide pool before?
No.
No, this is something a little bit interesting. Let's look at the picture though. What do you see in the picture?
Starfish and rocks and is that an lake or something?
It looks like a lake. What else can we see though? Kind of looks like something crashing against the rocks.
Wait.
What might this be?
Waves?
Waves, right? And what's the place where we find really big waves? Where do we find big waves?
On the ocean?
In the ocean, exactly. So what might this story be about, do you think, Wade?
About a pool
About a pool
or
and where
ocean.
exactly. So maybe it's a pool near the ocean. Okay, so even if we don't know what a tide pool is, we can use those picture clues to give us an idea of what the story might be about. Now, what do you think? Do you think this story is a fictional story? What is a
Um,
fiction story? What is that?
it's not true.
Yeah, it's not true. So what do you think? Do you think this is fiction or nonfiction?
Maybe this is a nonfiction.
And what makes you say that?
Because so the title is Tide Pools. I guess this book is going to introduce the tide pools. And
very nice.
And when they're introducing something, I guess they're normally of nonfiction.
Ah, great idea. So when we're introducing a topic, it might be nonfiction. Do you think they're going to give us facts about tide pools?
Maybe.
What is a fact? What is that?
It's some clues about something.
Okay, and what about an opinion? How is that a little bit different? What's an opinion?
Is how to describe that?
If I say, I love starfishes, is this a fact or an opinion?
An opinion.
Why is it an opinion? Why do you think?
Because that's something someone thinks.
Very good, Wade. Very good. It's something that someone thinks or something that someone feels. So do you think that this story is going to have facts or opinions?
Facts?
What makes you say that?
Because I guess it's going to introduce it.
Very nice. Okay, let's see while we're reading the story if we can pull some of those facts or opinions out, okay? Are you ready to start reading?
Yeah.
All right, great, Wade. Let's get started. Okay, Wade, go ahead.
All around the world, millions of plants and animals live in oceans. Plants and animals sometimes live in tide pools, where the ocean meets the beach. Tide pools are found along the shore. Look closely, you can see many animals there.
Excellent reading, Wade. Very good. Okay, now Wade, they say that millions of plants and animals live in the ocean. What are some plants and animals that live in the ocean?
Some fish, and some mammals like whales and seals, and maybe some grass in the water for some fish to eat.
Ah, very nice. I like how you mentioned some things that, you know, the creatures might actually eat, right, in the ocean. Do you have a favorite ocean creature? What's your favorite? No? Do you want to know what my favorite is?
Yeah.
I like sharks.
What?
They're my favorite. I love to scuba dive with sharks.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And they're not scary at all. They're quite friendly, actually. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. Now, I'm wondering, Wade, where are these tide pools located? What did the text say? And if we look at the picture, where is a tide pool?
Where the ocean meets the beach.
Okay, where the ocean meets the beach. And where can we find these tide pools?
Along the shore.
Along the shore. Excellent. What else might we find on the shore? What else might we find there?
Maybe some crabs, and some shells.
Some crabs, some shells. What else might be there?
Plants. And maybe a basket. A
basket.
A kid. Just a kid's toy.
Oh, why a basket?
There's Some kids, including me, usually get a basket to the beach for playing sand and water.
Ah, so to do some digging, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. And where do you dig normally? What place?
On the shore.
On the shore. Excellent. So you might have been right near a tide pool. Did you notice?
No.
No. So that's very cool. Next time you're at the beach, you have to see if you can see where a tide pool is. Okay, go ahead, Wade.
Life is hard for animals in a tide pool. The hot sun dries out the water. The waves come up to the beach. Then the waves pull animals into the ocean. Birds eat animals living in the tide pool.
Great reading, Wade. Excellent. Why is life so hard living in a tide pool? Why is it so tough?
The sun dries out the water. And birds eat the animals there.
Ah, okay. So birds might be swooping down and you have to watch out for them. What might be another reason why life is so tough for animals living there?
There there's we don't have so much water there, so they might get scarcity of waters.
Now, what animal do you see in this picture here?
Starfish.
Starfish. Do you think starfish need water to live?
Not so much.
Okay. Why do you think living in the tide pool is a good spot for a starfish then?
They don't need much water, and so they could just go to tide pools to get away from some attackers.
Oh, like what kind of attackers?
Sharks and maybe some big large fish.
Right. I need creatures that might be a bit bigger than them that want to eat them for lunch. Now, what happens though when the waves come over those starfish? What do you think they do?
They'll go back to the ocean, or they'll be sticking on the tide pool.
What? How do they stick there? Don't they just have little legs? How are they able to stick on the tide pool?
Kind of. They kind of got little legs.
What do you think? Do you think that they're able to stick somehow?
Yeah, I guess they're able, just like an octopus.
Oh, good connection, Wade. What does an octopus have on its tentacles to let it stick to things?
What's that called?
What's the name of that?
I don't know that.
Could you describe what it looks like?
Like some, oh gosh, like some little circles.
Excellent. And what do those circles do?
Sticking something, maybe some food.
Yeah, good stuff, Wade. So are you saying that maybe the starfish have something similar?
Yeah.
That's a really good prediction. I wonder if our story is going to give us some information about that. Let's keep reading. Go ahead, Wade.
Plants in a tide pool. You can find plants in a tide pool too. There's green seaweed. There are brown rockweeds. Rockweeds drift or float on the top of the water.
Excellent. Great reading, Wade. What do those rockweeds do?
They drift or float on the top of the water.
Okay, to drift. What does that mean? Watch this. I'm drifting.
Just going just going on the way of the wave, like
Yes.
being pushed by the by the waves.
Excellent. Very good, Wade, right? To be moving, drifting with the waves, right? Now, what's the difference between the rockweed and the seaweed?
Seaweed is green and rockweed is brown.
Ah, have you ever seen rockweed before?
No. No.
Yeah, I don't think I've...
At least I don't know the rockweed.
Okay, now you need to be looking for them, right? What color are the rockweeds?
Brown.
Brown. So we need to be looking out for some brown seaweed-like things. What do you think eats the rockweeds or the seaweed?
We sometimes eat seaweed and it's crispy, and I don't know what it tastes. Rockweeds taste.
Yeah. Do you like eating seaweed?
Yeah, maybe similar to seaweed.
I like eating it too. It's really yummy, isn't it? I've never had rockweed yet, though. Not yet. Okay, go ahead, Wade. Could you read this?
Animals in the tide pool. Waves come in and out of the tide pool, but the animals need to stay in the pool. Each animal does something different. The barnacle has a simple way to stay in the tide pool. It makes goo. The goo keeps the barnacle in one place.
Very good reading, Wade. Excellent. What is a barnacle? Could you describe it? What does that look like?
It's like it's just so for something for the animal to stay in the tide pool.
Ah, okay. And what does the barnacle do so that it can stay in the tide pool?
Makes glue.
It makes glue. Okay, what does the glue do?
Stick it on the tide pool. How did it get out?
That's a good question. What do you think? How are they able to move?
Maybe there's some special things in their body that when they decide to get out, they can't just get out.
Ah, okay. Maybe if you ever have glue on your fingers and they're all sticky, what do you do to get the glue off?
Wash my hands.
Yeah, so maybe they have something similar. That's some good thinking, Wade. I wonder that too. Or maybe they just stay there in the same spot forever. What do you think?
Maybe the wave will just wash it off.
Ah, okay. So maybe the waves help to wash them off too. Good guesses. Very nice. Okay, let's see this next creature. Go ahead.
These mussels wrap themselves around a rock with threads. The threads are like goo. Then the goo gets hard. The goo keeps the mussels inside the tide pool.
Excellent reading. Let's try this word together. This one's a tricky word. Threads. Threads.
So first TH makes sounds and then reads the and READ makes sound read and S just makes sounds, and then add them together is threads.
Excellent. I love how you're breaking that word apart. Very clever. Good job, Wade. So what does this creature do to stay on the rocks in the tide pool?
They wrap themselves around a rock with threads.
Good correction. And how do they do this?
The threads are like glue. Then the glue gets hard, and so it keeps the and it keeps the rocks and mussels inside the tide pool.
Excellent. Very good, Wade. So what two creatures have we learned of so far that use kind of like glue to stick into the tide pool?
Mussels and what's that called?
It's a silly word.
Or what? Barnacle.
Yes, very good, Wade. Excellent. That's something that they have similar, right? They both are able to do that, which is pretty cool. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, could you read this, Wade?
Crab. A crab does not make goo. What choices does a crab have? It crawls under rocks and hides. The rocks hide the crab from waves and hungry birds. The crab stays in the tide pool.
Okay, so does the crab use glue to stick into the tide pool?
No.
What does it do to stay safe?
They cross under rocks and hide.
Ah, okay. How do you think they're able to hold on to the rocks? Why don't the waves just take them away?
While I'm eating the crabs, I found out that their legs are very sharp. So I guess it can like something to just hold it and so not let it go.
Excellent, right? They have almost like little claws where they can hold on to things.
Yeah, and maybe they are claws.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think this helps them?
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you like to eat crab?
Yeah.
It's yummy, isn't it? It's very yummy.
Yeah, and I can play with it with their weapons.
With their weapons. What else do you think they use those for?
For hunting. Oh, maybe they don't eat meat. For protecting and for attacks.
Excellent, right? I mean, those are pretty strong weapons to have on such a little creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, I love this animal. Could you read about this, Wade?
A starfish has feet on its arms. The starfish's feet have suction cups, little sticky cups that help starfish move. The suction cup also help the starfish stay inside the tide pool.
Excellent reading, Wade. Wade, was your prediction correct?
Yeah.
How is it correct? What's about the starfish?
I thought they have something to stick on it on the tide pool, and there is suction cups help.
Excellent. Yes. Do you think these are the same things that are on an octopus's tentacles?
Maybe not the same, but it's similar.
Similar, right? It might be similar. Excellent. Very good prediction. Okay.
So maybe that's the only things like that in the tide pool, because I guess the octopus can't get in the tide pool.
Do you think that octopus can't or can?
Can't, because they're too big.
They are pretty big, aren't they? Right? Yeah. And I think birds might be able to see them. Be hard for an octopus to hide away. Now, what about this creature? This one has a really interesting name.
The enemy looks like a flower. Really? Oh yeah, it do. But don't decide to touch it. The animal stings like a jellyfish. The part that look like flower petals are stinging tentacles.
Excellent reading. Let's try this word together because it's super tricky. Anemone.
Anemone.
Yes, anemone.
Anemone. Oh, yeah.
Very good, Wade. Okay, now why can't you touch an anemone?
Um, they sting like a jellyfish.
They sting like a jellyfish. What do they have on them?
Tentacles.
Tentacles, right? And tentacles that do what?
They sting.
They sting, right? So they're a little bit dangerous. You don't want to go close to them, even though they look pretty and they look like a flower, right? Yeah. Now, let's see our next creature here. Go ahead.
Some plants and animals in a tide pool look beautiful. Some look disgusting. But don't take any of them out of the tide pool. They need to be in the water to stay healthy and strong. Without water, they will get weaker and die. Maybe you will see tide pool one day. You will see a very special tiny world.
Great reading, Wade. Excellent. Why do these animals need to stay in water? Why is that important?
If they get out of the water for too long, they'll get dry and dead.
Okay, right? So they needed to stay
underwater.
Yeah, and stay strong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm wondering, let's look back in our story. What are some special things about these creatures that allow them to live in the tide pool?
They got similar things. They'll always find a way to stick on the tide pool.
Excellent. Which creatures are able to do that?
Many, like the starfish and two other animals that I forget their names again.
One has a very tricky name. It's barnacles. Barnacles.
And another is the but they both make goose.
Excellent, right? They have something very similar there, right? Yeah. They're able to make glue. Now, let's look at this page together. Because remember at the beginning of the story, we were talking about whether there were facts or opinions in this book. Let's look here at this sentence together. Some plants and animals in a tide pool look beautiful. Some look disgusting. Do you think this is a fact or an opinion?
A fact.
Some look disgusting.
Oh, yeah. That's my opinion.
What makes you say it's an opinion?
Because I guess it's maybe the author just think some plants in animals are beautiful and some are ugly. So the reader is me. The author's opinion.
Right. It's what the author thinks, right? Because wait, I might say barnacles are beautiful. They're so pretty. Do you think they're pretty?
Yeah.
You do. So we have the same opinion, right? But another person may say, ew, barnacles. Those are yucky. I think they look disgusting. So this is what we feel, right? It's our opinion. Now, what about this part? They need to be in water to stay healthy and strong. Do you think this is a fact or an opinion?
A fact.
Why is this a fact?
So they need to be in the water, and so I don't think the author thinks that they need to be in the water. It's a fact.
Yeah, it's something that's we can prove to be true, right?
Yeah.
That's a fact, something that we can prove and we know it to be true. It's not something
Yeah.
that we both just feel, right?
Yeah.
Now,
so like 1 plus 1 equals 2. We can say it's a fact, and we can say it's 1 plus 1 equals 3 or 9 or 1 plus 1 equals 11.
but
Because 1 and 1.
if I say I love math, is this a fact or an opinion?
An opinion, because for example, I like blue, but maybe Bobby likes red.
Exactly, right? So these are just opinions, the way we feel.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, before we leave today, what was your favorite animal that we looked at in the tide pool?
Starfish.
Why?
Because I guess they got a funny body, like a star withdrawn.
Yeah, they do have a funny body, don't they? I like
Yeah.
the starfish too, and I like their little suction cups. Those are pretty cool. Wade, you did such an amazing job today. Your reading is fantastic. Very good. And you have really thoughtful ideas. Well done today. It was really nice to meet you. Okay.
Well,
and I'll see you again. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye, Wade.
Bye. How to leave.